Hey, thanks for joining me. So do you learn history out of a history book? My mom taught history, Virginia history, to fourth graders a long time ago. It was before I was even born, so it was a really long time ago. And this was her Virginia history book. And here's what it looked like. It looked like a chapter book with drawings in it. They didn't even have photographs in it. That's how long ago it was. And my children, many years later, used to like to use the encyclopedia to look up facts. And they would look up all different facts in the encyclopedia. But you know what? History books and encyclopedias become out of date. New information comes along, new research, new science comes along, and we learn things a new way. So the old books become obsolete or out of date, and new ones have to be created to have the most current and correct information. There are things that happen that actually change history. Here are a few things that I think actually changed history. The women's right to vote, the Civil War and the ending of slavery, the first man on the moon, the assassination of President John Kennedy, the invention of computers, 9/11, and Facebook. There are many more things that change history. These are just a few that came to mind for me. And right now, our whole world is being changed by the pandemic. Everybody in some way is affected. And this time of being quarantined at home is different than anything that has ever happened before. We are making different choices because of it. And these choices will change us. Babies and future generations will not understand what it was like to have schools and libraries, theaters, amusement parks, shopping malls, and state borders closed due to a virus. They will not understand why church services and birthday parties and Bible studies and Easter egg hunts could no longer happen face to face. They will not understand what it was like to have to wear a face mask to go anywhere. They will not understand what a huge deal obtaining groceries became and the ordeal of sanitizing everything before even bringing it into the house, or that there was a shortage of toilet paper. They will not understand what it was like to have to watch friends playing from a distance and to have to stand 6 feet away from their grandmothers. This is a very potent time in our history, and it is changing our world and changing us. My friend Kathy is making a pandemic scrapbook and including pictures of this time period. She is including a lot of things our congregation is doing, like the jump ropes. My friend Ellen sent me a COVID-19 time capsule template. And you can find this in this week's e-blast or at Treehouse at the Grove. People will want to remember this time, and they'll want to share it with others that remembered this time. And they'll want to share it with people that didn't know this time. Some of our experiences are the same, and some are different. People are creating artwork and writing music that is just so beautiful. People are sewing masks for others and doing grocery shopping and picking up medications for others. I'm writing a book. I'm creating a book. Here it is. I happen to have this at home, so I used it. And I like to paint the pages before I write things in it. So I painted on the pages. And now I'm going to put things in it. I'm going to draw in it, and I'm going to glue stuff in it, like pictures and artwork and notes from Zoom meetings, and reflections from the healing circles and love feast. I'm going to put devotions and prayers and poems in it and stuff from Treehouse at the Grove. Some stuff is funny. Some stuff is sad. Some is inspiring. Some is ugly, and some is beautiful. And God's love is shining through it all. And I want to remember what it was like. And I want to be able to share it one day with those who weren't old enough to remember and those not even born yet. I hope each of you are finding ways to see the light of God's love, and that you find a way to record and remember what your life is like right now in this historic time that is changing our history. Who knows? Maybe the way you shine God's love will end up in a history book. Bye.